family's heartbreak after a young father is gunned down.
I just heard gunshots, and when they stopped, I heard the baby crying.
Now at 5, what led to the gunfire and the message from the victim's mother to our region. A 2-year-old boy was also shot in that gunfire today in Seat Pleasant.
And on a day when the president takes to the podium to talk about gun control, today's shooting is even more significant. The man killed was holding his son. This was on Seat Pleasant Drive. They were going to visit his mother. That's when police say gunman opened fire. Sam Ford live now from the scene with who police are now looking for. Sam?
Well, Allison, they're looking for 2 suspects last seen headed in the direction of D.C. We're at the Pleasant House apartment complex here in Seat Pleasant, Maryland, where a woman stood in a doorway marked by bullet holes today and told us how she heard shots outside her apartment and then heard her 2-year-old grandson crying. It was around 9:30 this morning when gunmen apparently lay in wait and ambushed 25-year-old Nicoh Mayhew as he walked with his 2-year-old son in his arms in the breezeway headed to his mother's apartment. She heard it all.
I just heard gunshots, and when they stopped, I heard the baby crying, and I just opened the door and reached out and grabbed my grandson into the house because I knew Nicoh was dead.
Her son was indeed dead. An ambulance later came for her grandson, whom police said had been shot in his arm. Police in their investigation towed away 2 vehicles. Arriving relatives stepped over the blood to get into the apartment, blood that the mother later removed on her hands and knees. At one point, when relatives urged her to stop talking to reporters,
use this picture and give it alone, because I want the people that killed Nicoh to know that y'all took my child from me, and he wasn't a bad person, and I want the world to know he wasn't a bad person. And yes, they do need gun control.
We took that as a reference to President Obama's statement, which was being made downtown as police were on the scene out here. Police are on the lookout for 2 suspects, 2 males in a black 4-door BMW with Maryland plates and tinted windows. The grandmother said that her grandson is okay, but obviously a child shot in his father's arms, she said, could have been killed as his father was. Reporting from Seat Pleasant, Maryland, Sam Ford, ABC 7 News.